It is Monday morning. I am back from my honeymoon slash vacation thing, and I'm currently just going around and seeing what the farm looks like, seeing what's changed, and making a list of things that I need to catch up on and go from there. Sorry I didn't upload any videos for like 2 weeks. I've just been real busy, but I'm gonna try to get some videos done this week and upload everything for you. Out in the tomato patch out in the field, and it looks like we're having some cases of blight happening. You can see the yellowing and the dead leaves, and it's happening here and there. It's not like fully everywhere yet, but from what I know, it's only a matter of a week or so before it takes over everything, if it is blight, which I'm not 100% sure yet, but it's not the best deal, but I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna spray with some copper today and try to prevent anything else from happening, but we'll see. It is the end of Monday. I sprayed today, checked on everything, see what I had to do for the rest of the week. I got some tomatoes to plant tomorrow, cucumbers we got to pick for the market. And right now I'm feeding up the chickens, I'm gonna feed the pigs, and see where I go from there. But that's basically the end of the day. I know I didn't do much, it seemed like I didn't do much on video, but spraying took a good portion. Tomatoes may have blight, but anyways, we'll see what happens. It is Tuesday morning, getting ready to pick for the Westover market. Currently checking everything out. We had a pretty crazy windstorm yesterday. You can see pots are all over, mums were blown over. It hailed too, so there's little holes in a lot of our plants. Anyways, getting ready to go pick. Gonna start outside and get all the tomatoes picked, and cherry tomatoes and some whatever peppers are out there that we can get, and then go from there. And you see I'm wearing a nice colored shirt. Ashley accidentally washed the shirt with a red sweater, so I have a couple pink items now, but it's all good. It's work shirts. Here's just a little look at the hail damage. You'll see there's pieces missing from the leaves of different plants. I haven't got to check out everything outside yet, but I don't know what to expect, but hopefully nothing too bad. Outside picking tomatoes. I think we've already gotten about 6 or 7 bushels, and we're on the last 2 rows there. Jeff's in the back and Wendell's right here. Right now we're picking 2 different types of red varieties. I think we got Defiant and maybe Valley Girl. But yeah, it's going well, but I think our tomatoes definitely have blight, and I wouldn't be surprised if we lost a bunch of them in a couple weeks. So we're done picking the field, and we got a total of 9 bushels. 6 are going to the Westover market. 3 of them we're going to take down to the marketplace in Philippi. And I think we got a total of like 14 gallons of cherry tomatoes, and we haven't even picked the tunnel, but we're running out of time, so we got to get everything loaded up. Got Jeff and my mom all loaded up and ready to go to the market. I think they actually already left. Still picking. I'm getting ready to take some stuff down to the marketplace. Lettuce, tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. But yeah, still could pick a lot more. Probably gonna pick more tomorrow to take down to the marketplace, to see how they're doing, but keeping at it. Finished dropping everything off at the garden market. I think I took them like 130 pounds of tomatoes and maybe 3 gallons of cherry tomatoes and some lettuce. Now we are planting the rest of our zucchini outside. You see Benjamin and Wendell planting back there. After we get that done, we're gonna plant probably some cucumbers outside. Not sure where yet, and we're probably not gonna trellis them up, just let them vine and see where we go from there. I'm out checking on everything. And I mean, you can really tell that hail just destroyed some of our brassicas, and the wind was pretty strong, blew a lot of things over. But you live and you learn, and you just got to keep going. And luckily I got other stuff that's coming on looking pretty good, so hopefully it's not too much of a setback at all. Wednesday morning, we are getting our delivery of our 2 new high tunnels that we're going to put up in the back behind these tunnels. They're going to be here in supposed to be like 10-15 minutes or so, so we got to get those unloaded. We're also kind of a dealer for Byler, the manufacturer of the high tunnels, so we're getting a total of 7 high tunnels in, so we got to get those all unloaded today. And then I'm going to harvest the garlic, which I hope isn't too late. Just got busy and we weren't able to keep up with it. if it's too late, unfortunately, we may have lost some of our garlic. We have already harvested about a row, but I have another 3 rows that we can do. But if it's too late, they're rotted. I don't know, we'll see. Then if we have time, need to plant lettuce, brassicas. All the starts are ready to be in the ground. We just got done pulling up some garlic. Got a decent amount, but we're gonna plow everything up too and see if we find any more. On top of the truck, we're unloading all the tunnels that we just got delivered. This is all the garlic that we've harvested this year. In the 2 trays here is Penensco Blue. Everything else is Chestnut Red, besides that tub, which is S&H Silver. And then over here is Music. Those are our types of varieties of garlic that we have. We're gonna let them sit up top in the barn here, and we're gonna let them cure for a while. This variety, this section right here has already been up here for a couple weeks, so they'll basically are good to go. But yeah, it's not a bad supply of garlic, and we're probably gonna save most of it and replant and have a really big garlic bounty next year. It is Thursday morning. I am getting ready to lock the animals in their little pen up here. Fellow by the name of Conway's coming over today, and he trims up Horton's hooves, and so he's going to do that. You can also see behind me all this area, and that tree's actually down. We're starting work on leveling out the ground for our new high tunnels that got delivered yesterday. And you can see Dad back there, and we're getting ready, after I get these gates shut, to start digging up some potatoes for the market on Saturday and see how it goes.
Looks like I'm not ripped.
While we're out in the field digging the potatoes, we picked a few onions, and on all of our plants, the hail damage is starting to really show off. All these little white spots are from the hail. But anyways, the planting onions 3 in groups of 3 is actually working out really well. We're getting good onions out of there. And then the potato wise, we ended up with probably around 100 pounds of tomatoes. So that's did I say tomatoes? I meant potatoes. But anyway, that's a good harvest. A little later in the evening on Thursday, I'm actually going ahead and trying to pick a little earlier. I've picked just that much tomatoes, and I'm gonna pick everything in this tunnel. So that way tomorrow's a little bit easier. It's kind of raining outside. Hopefully not raining tomorrow, so we can pick all the tomatoes out there. But we've already gotten the potatoes today. Next week I'm gonna start harvesting the onions outside. But everything's coming along pretty nicely. Jeff and I are working in the back here. We are lowering down the cherry tomatoes. You can see they're all really high. So we got the first one done, lowered down, clipped them up, and try to keep them growing as long as possible. While we were trimming up the tomatoes, I caught my finger in the clippers and sliced it open pretty good. But got it bandaged up and can get back to work. Friday morning, we're picking for the market, starting out in the field. It's kind of cool, shady. Jeff and Wendell are up there doing the cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna work on the cabbage and brassicas. And over in the back, you can kind of see some dirt being dug up. Our dozer guy is working, and yeah, so get busy, try to pick as much as we can today. Just got done picking the cabbage outside, and I have 8 totes on here. That tote's actually broccoli, and I got 2 more in the field I couldn't fit on the gator. But I also have to go make a delivery of some of the cherry tomatoes. So I'm just gonna take these back, get them ready for the market, and then make my delivery, and then go back to picking. Picking zucchini. Don't have a whole lot, but you can see the hail damage from the other day on a lot of this stuff, and the same with the tomatoes. Yeah, hail can be damaging. We're done picking cherry tomatoes outside, and there's more inside. But right there, each one of those containers is about 2 gallons. We have another 4 right here. Then we actually have more than a bushel right here. And yeah, cherry tomatoes are doing well. Got lots of the cabbage, just a few tomatoes. We're still picking outside. I just had to unload some. and our potatoes and onions from yesterday. So we got a lot of the produce. We rented some equipment to build the high tunnel, and that's right there. I am currently in the back tunnel where I am picking the lettuce, and I think I'm gonna have maybe 200 heads of lettuce for the market. Hopefully it sells well. It's kind of weedy back here, so it's really hard to even see some of the lettuce, but it's there. And I'm picking Roxy right now, and then I'm picking Cherokee, Muir, Green Forest, and maybe some Monte Carlo, all different types of lettuce. Moved on from lettuce to the bell peppers, got some red, purple, green, and down the row I got some orange to pick. Took a little bit longer than expected, but everything is loaded up and we are ready for the market tomorrow.